Hey, this is the KJ4FX and Kyle, and today we're going to be showing you how to create a cinematic effect for Adobe After Effects CS6. It'll turn your crappy little footage from this to this. Looks good, doesn't it? So we're just going to get started with showing you how to do it. First of all, you should have opened up your After Effects, start a new project, start a new composition, you know the basic stuff. We'll change the size to 1920 by 1080, all that kind of jazz. You should know that if you know the basics to After Effects. And then we're just going to open up your documents and grab your video footage. You're going to drag that into your project inspector here. And you're going to drag down this composition. There's two options to doing it. Some people drag it here for some reason, but I just tend to drag down to the workspace here, which opens it up. So there's a few different ways of making this look cinematic. The first one is the letterbox effect, which is when you get two widescreen rectangles going across the top and the bottom of the screen, which I'm about to show you. The second one is color correction, which I'm going to be doing both, and I'm going to be showing you how they're going to work. So this is all we're going to be doing the color correction. To do the color correction, you simply select the tree, go to effects, go to color correction, and there's all sorts of different options you can choose from. First of all, we're going to go to brightness and contrast. Bring the brightness slightly up, I'm going to increase the contrast a little bit. That just brings out the colour a bit more. Depending on how the scene is, you could turn the brightness down or up. You can make it more gloomy or bright, or however you want it to feel. Just depending on what the actual scene is, which mine's a tree, so I'm going to make it look quite bright and joyful. Next we're going to go to curves. So we're going to bring our blue up, because blue is a cheerful colour, isn't it? We're going to bring that down. We're going to bring our green up. And we're going to bring our red there. The green's a bit too high, isn't it? I'm gonna lower that down. There we go. Looks alright, actually. So basically, you just mess around with the color corrections and all these different settings here. This is just basic things to do. You can mess with broadcast colors, all this kind of stuff you can do. It really doesn't make a difference, really. It's some things really you shouldn't waste your time on. Other things you should probably take a look at and see what you can do with it. Like this color balance, for example. So you can change the shadow of the reds to bring out everything. There's all sorts you can really do, and it really does help quite a lot if you're trying to get your thing to look pretty good. So there's my settings if you want to take a look at that. That's the basic color correction I'm going to be using. Next we're going to be doing the letterbox effect. To do this, you need to create a new solid. We're going to be calling this letterbox. 1920 by 1080, it's black, we'll make that font size just in case. And click OK. Now we got that. Then go to effect, generate, grid. Notice we got the grid here. First thing we're going to do is change the size from corner point to width and height sliders. We change our anchor point to 0, 0, because that'll bring it up to the top left, whichever one you want to do. Any corner, depending on what you put here, 0, 0, 0, 0, just happens to be the top left. Next, we're going to change the width. Because the width of our composition is 1920, we're going to bring this up to 2500, because that will completely bring the width off the screen. We're going to bring the height to 1080, which is the height of the composition. Then going to change the border size to what we preference. I'm going to bring that down to black. Okay, and notice we've got this awkward looking thing here. The easiest way to get rid of this is just to go to the left anchor here and drag that across until it's out of the composition. And now you've got your two little letterbox things here. And notice it's cutting off quite a bit of the tree at the top. So basically you just click the footage and you can drag that down. So you get that nice looking thing there. That's just a basic way of getting it to look pretty good. We're going to fetch some music up now. Get some pretty decent music to get into this. Okay, so I just went and got some music from incompetech.com. The link for all the music will be in the description, so please stay tuned for that. So I'm just going to click and drag this down into the composition yet again. So now we have music playing as the footage goes along. So if I'm able to, can I create a fade out? No, I wouldn't say I could. Nevertheless, that's basically that kind of video done. It's very quick, just colour correction, the letterbox effect, all that kind of jazz. In fact, I might change the colour correction to something a little brighter. In fact, we'll just change the RGB completely. Perhaps bring that down slightly. Yeah, oh, that balances everything out actually. If I bring the brightness up, ooh, too bright, too dark, I'd say that pretty much does it. I quite like that actually. There we go. Got that all sorted out. I might need the mid-tone done up slightly then. Ah, there we go. Perfect. So now that we've got all that sorted, this is the basic like footage done. You know, you got the little letterbox effect, you got color correction, you got your little music. It's a very basic tutorial, first tutorial I've actually ever done, ever. And it's to help you guys on After Effects, because I'm alright at After Effects, I do know my way around it pretty much. So the next tutorial will be how to chroma key people out using the green screen, which I have. I'll show you the basics of it, setting it up, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hope you stay tuned for that. If you haven't already subscribed to the Cage of Fear effects, Jordan and me will be creating some cool shorts eventually using all these effects and everything. We've got a pretty good one planned out, so please stay tuned for that. We've also going to be doing more tutorials. There's going to be behind the scenes footage, and maybe we are thinking of releasing another channel, which is the KJ Games, which you kind of guessed what that is. It's the gaming channel. So please stay tuned for all that. Please like this video, share it with your friends if they want to know, you know, After Effects themselves. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and goodbye for now. See ya.